What's up everyone, Mentos here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to prepare for and defeat the third boss in Valheim. It's the mean green blobby machine hailing from the Valheim swamp. It's Bonemass. Alright, let's get to it. In this video we will be covering 5 key points that need to be considered if you want to be successful in defeating the Jello Giant. Firstly, how to summon and find Bonemass. Secondly, what armor and weapons are most effective against Bonemass. Thirdly, what types of food you should be taking with you while fighting the Bonemass. Fourthly, potions you should consider bringing along with you just for extra safety and such. And finally, my strategy for completely obliterating the Bonemass and making him nothing more but a melted puddle on the floor. The first step in defeating and finding Bonemass in Valheim is to defeat the second boss Valheim has to offer, the Elder. Once you defeat the Elder, you'll obtain a swamp key, which allows you to access sunken crypts which are found within the swamp biome. You may want to make some poison resistance potions before heading into the crypts or the swamp in general, as they can be lousy with monsters that will poison you, such as leeches and blobs. Once you find a crypt, you can use the key you obtained to open the gate. You can see I've already opened this one. Once you've opened it, the key will stay in your inventory, it doesn't disappear, and you can return to this crypt at any time if you needed to go back to deposit some of your inventory or something like that. Once inside the sunken crypts, you're going to want to search for things called muddy scrap piles. Right here you can see. Upon mining the muddy scrap piles, you have the chance of receiving either the leather that you get from the boars, iron scraps, which you can smelt into iron, or withered bones, which you actually need to summon the Bonemass. Let's see what I can get here. We got 1 scrap iron. There are enemies within these areas, so you have to be careful as well. You can also find chests within the sunken crypts. The chests contain, obviously, sometimes scrap iron. They can also contain withered bones, so that's helpful. Apparently right now I can't find a withered bone. Okay, I'm back, and I actually did not luck out in that last crypt and could not find any chests, so I've gone to another sunken crypt that I previously cleared, just to show you guys that you can find these rooms with the chests. This one actually looks exactly the same as the last one, and here we go. And I believe inside this chest was a withered bone, but you definitely can get them, I promise. Another reason I went to this crypt though was for the rune stone, which you need to find in order to find the summoning location for the Bonemass. So you just go up to it, press E, and then Bonemass will appear on your map. He's right near me. And now that you know where his location is, you can start preparing your gear. You might find it tedious to just be spending a lot of time mining the muddy scrap piles for withered bone and for iron and stuff like that, but it's extremely helpful, not only just to get through and finish exploring the crypts, but you're going to need the iron you get from these sunken crypts in order to build better gear. That is required, if you ask me, when fighting Bonemass. I want to preface this section by saying there is a way to kill Bonemass using frost arrows and hiding up in a tree in the swamp and basically staying out of range so he can't ever hit you, but that's kind of a cheese way if you ask me, so I will not be showing that. If that's what you like to do, however, feel free to do so. I'm not here to judge you. I will show a different way. With that being said, the most effective weapon against Bonemass and other swamp creatures such as skeletons or the blobs is one that deals blunt damage. So we'll be using the iron mace. As well as the iron mace, I have here a full set of iron armor. Using the iron you get from the crypts, you can just head over to your workbench, your forge I mean. There you can craft the iron scale mail, the iron greaves, as well as the iron helmet. It will cost 20 iron per piece of armor, so keep that in mind when you're going to the sunken crypts. You will need a lot of iron if you want to use this method. And for the iron mace, it will also cost 20. Now once you have them, it's not a terrible idea also to upgrade them. I have my iron mace here upgraded to level 3, my helmet 4, my armor 3. Now I would recommend, if you want to not use as much iron as I did, I would recommend upgrading the mace first, because it is possible to defeat the Bonemass with taking very little damage as long as you time your attacks correctly. You might think if you're, I could just shoot him with normal arrows. Arrows do basically no damage to him unless you're using the frost arrows. So if you want to go into the snow mountain biome and obtain some frost arrows before you defeat him, that's up to you. However, I would still bring a bow along and whatever arrows you have on hand, maybe to deal with the adds, because he will summon little slimes and skeletons every now and then to also interfere with your killing of him. Alright, with that being said, the method I used to defeat Bonemass is mace, and obviously the mace takes up a decent amount of stamina, and if you're going to be dodging his attacks, dodge rolling and stuff, you're going to need that stamina, and that's where the food comes into play. Okay, as I said, when fighting the Bonemass with this method, you're going to need a lot of stamina. So the 3 foods that I recommend you get are turnip stew, carrot soup, and sausages. They can all be made in the cauldron. You can see here for the turnip stew you need 1 raw meat, 3 turnips. For the carrot soup you need 1 mushroom, 3 carrots. And for the sausages you need entrails, raw meat, and thistle. Thistle you can find in the swamp or the black forest. Entrails you get from the Draugr guys that you find in the swamp. If you haven't found any turnip seeds yet, they're also located in the swamp. You just plant them the same way you plant carrots. Here you can see my small turnip farm. It's dark outside. But you just pick them, grab your turnips, head over to the cauldron, and make your stews and soups and sausages. Once you have them, you can see here the sausages give 60 health, 40 stamina. The stew gives 50 health, 50 stamina. Or the stew. And the soup gives 20 health and 60 stamina. So you're going to have a massive stamina pool to work with. And they also give a decent amount of HP as well. But to be extra safe when fighting Bonemass, we're also going to be taking some potions along with us. There are 2 potions I recommend bringing with you before you go fight Bonemass. The first is almost a definite must-have, and that is the poison resistance potion. Not only because the blobs that Bonemass will spawn, they do poison you, but also he has a poison attack as well, and if you get hit by that, that's going to hurt you for a lot. So for the poison resistance potion, you'll need to go to the cauldron again, find the poison resistance mead base. It requires 10 honey, 5 thistle, 1 necktail, 10 coal. Craft that up, and there you have this mead base now. As well as I would recommend taking a medium healing. Now these look really expensive, right? 10, 4, 10, 1 for the healing. I don't know where it went. I can't find it. I don't know. Oh, I still have that one. I need the poison. Okay. For the poison, 10, 5, 1, 10 coal. So it is kind of expensive, but after you've made the mead bases, you can't just consume them. They need to be fermented. So you need to head over to your fermenting barrel, which you can craft right here. 30 fine wood, 5 bronze, 10 resin by the forge. You put the base inside the fermenter, wait 3 days, and then you can tap it. And once you tap it, it will give you 6 of whatever mead you added. So I added healing potions. So now I have 6 healing potions. And I'll show you how to do it with the poison resist. I'll take this one out so it doesn't put that one in by accident. What is this? That's stew. Okay. Throw this in the fermenter, and now it says mead base, poison resistance, fermenting. So you wait for a few days, in-game days of course, and then that will be finished, and you will have your poison resist potion and your healing potion. Now, once you've gathered all that stuff, it's time to take on the Bonemass. before you fight Bonemass, it's a good idea to get your rested buff. So whether that means it's nighttime and you can sleep, or just make yourself a bench like I have here, make sure you get the rested buff for the full 14 minutes. That's going to help you regain a lot of stamina. And then, make sure you have your health potions, poison potions, your mace, your armor, some arrows to deal with the adds, your food. You're also going to need 10 withered bones to actually spawn him. And I would also recommend bringing a hoe with you, and I'll show you why once we get there. So we have portals already set up to where our Bonemass is located. So let's head over there quickly. Head through this portal. And we'll head through this portal as well. There you go, now we're at our swamp. So the reason I told you it's a good idea to bring a hoe with you is because before you fight Bonemass, it's an awesome idea to make a nice large flat area of land with the hoe, just so you have so it's easier for you to run away if you get in trouble or you need to regain stamina or health for a couple minutes. So once you have that, just wait for your food, whatever food you're currently using, to expire, and then pop your new food and you'll see your stamina bar becomes massive. With these 3 foods, my health's gonna go up. It's also a good idea just to clear the surrounding area of any hostile mobs. You don't want to be fighting extra things if you don't have to. I'm not going to wait till my other meat goes for the carrot soup. I'll just start it up now. Go up to here, select, you make the sacrifice. You see the wizard bones disappeared. Now I'm gonna pop my anti-poison potion. That's gonna last for 10 minutes. The unfortunate thing is, as soon as you start spawning Bonemass, the weather is going to become very rainy, so you're going to have that wet debuff, but that's okay. There's his animation. He's going to summon blobs that didn't actually spawn for some reason, but okay. He's doing his puke move, so I'm just going to stay away for a second. If you get caught in that puke move, you're going to get poisoned. It's best to avoid that. Walk up to him, dodge the swing, and then I'll run in, give him a few whacks. As many as I can, and you can see already his health bar is going crazy. I tried to dodge that attack backwards, but I failed. Now I'm also poisoned, unfortunately, but that's okay. The poison doesn't last too long, and it doesn't even hurt too much. Dodge back again. Run in for some big damage. He's going to get ready to puke. Get out of there as fast as you can. Take this time to regain a little bit of stamina. Kite him away. See what he's going to do next. He's going to take a swing. Now I'm going to run back at him. He's going for the throw, which is fine. I'm just going to keep wailing on him. And I mistimed my dodge again, unfortunately. With this food that I have, the ads aren't spawning for some reason. I don't know what it is. Usually he'll spawn a couple of ads when he throws stuff at you. But even with this food, I'm gaining so much health. I'll demonstrate to you normal wooden arrows. 11 damage. Like, they do damage to him, but like, it's so minimal, it's not even worth it. Gonna dodge that attack, come right in again. As you can see, he's easily down to almost half health now. I can't dodge anything. Okay, I don't care. Usually you should only take 2 swings if you want to make sure to dodge, but I don't mind taking extra damage. Worst comes to worst, I'm poisoned now. It's not a big deal with the poison resistance. I could pop a health potion now, and it would help, but it's fine. Let's see if these actually spawn ads. The ads are not spawning today. I guess that makes this fight easier. Okay, now I can pop my carrot soup and you'll see the full effect now. That's a massive stamina bar. I'm going to pop a health potion just so you can see how high your health can actually go with these foods. 127 health, that's pretty ridiculous. He's going to puke. I'm going to dodge out of there. Not on time. I'm going to take the poison apparently. There is a cooldown timer on your health potions. It's 2 minutes. So don't expect to just bring like 10 health potions and spam them. But if you need them, it's helpful to have. I'm going to go in here and deal some big damage to him. Wait a little bit between each swing just in case he swings so I can dodge it. There we go. He's itching his armpit, throwing something. Don't care. I'm going to keep wailing on him. He's getting ready to puke, so I'm going to run away. I like the cheese method works. I understand why people do it, but honestly, you don't need to. You see how easy this is. If I was actually good at timing my dodges, I would have taken no damage from him whatsoever. Gonna go back in, and I'll just finish him off right here. Boom, the bone mass is no longer moving. Once killing him, you'll get a trophy, which you can hang, as well as what you're really here for, the wishbone. The wishbone is an ancient bone, remembering locations of many forgotten things. So the way the wishbone works is you equip it instead of your belt. I don't know if you have the belt or not. You can buy it from the merchant once you find him. But you equip the wishbone, and then when you're walking through the snow in the mountains, it's going to help you locate silver ore beneath the surface. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want me to make more tutorials on Valheim or any other game for that matter, please say so in the comments below. Until next time, stay fresh.